crazy and cheer and shout for Miss Anna Cory. Cheer and shout, guys.
Hi there, yeah. My name's Anna, and fun fact about me is that I recently just completely quit uni, just up and left like that. I know it's a bit crazy, isn't it? But I wanted to follow my dream of working on a farm. I really want to make hats, but I just really want to do it on a farm. So. Yeah, I should explain. So this plan is going to take a lot of money to get going. So in the meantime, I've got a sort of a secondary business thing going on. What I do is I sit in pubs and wait for people to leave, and when they do, I go and collect their leftover lemon and lime slices from their cups and stick them all back together to make whole lemon and limes, and then sell them back to greengrocers. It's not been entirely lucrative so far, I might as well admit that. General feedback from the greengrocers has been, get out of my shop. I stood up to one the other day though and asked him why. I said, why are you just dismissing this so quickly? You know, give it a go, you're getting them cheap, it's a good idea, why not try it out? And he said, people don't really like GM foods, they're a bit funny about them. And I was like, they're not GM foods, they're genetically fine, I've not touched the genes. And he said, well, they don't really like them covered in sticky tape either, which was fair enough. So I got a bit upset and ran out of the shop, but the joke's on him because I stole an aubergine with a nice new Sarka. And so anyway, yeah, the cash flow is a bit of a problem at the moment. It was all right at first. My husband, he was really he was nice and supportive. You might have noticed the past tense there, yeah, since split up. I mean, it was a shame because it was really nice at first. He was great. He thought I was the bee's knees. Unfortunately, I thought he was the bee's knees, and had a big argument. I wouldn't back down on that. Culminated in a divorce, quite sadly. I mean, it was probably for the best because he was a little bit strange, really. There was one day we had a cat, right, and the cat drew a picture of a little girl, and it reminded me of when I was a little girl and I drew a picture of a cat this one time, and I got a bit nostalgic about this because you think of something that happened when you were younger, and I said to him, what's your earliest childhood memory? And he said, outrage. So, outrage. Do you want to expand on that? He said, no. Just left it. So probably a good thing that ended. But to say that it was my choice, that would be a bit of a lie. I wasn't perfect either by any means. I mean, the money thing was a bit of a problem for him in particular. He got pretty angry at me for getting rid of all my money on the horses. And he was right, technically, I didn't really need to buy 25 horses. But I'm an impulse buyer, that's what I'm like, it's just, I couldn't resist. There's another problem, he said that he didn't get enough sleep, and that was sort of my fault as well, because you can have a sign on your door, it says not before entering. I put a sign on our door that said not before going snorkeling. So, whenever anyone in the world wanted to go snorkeling, they had to come and knock on our door first. That can cause quite a few disturbances, and there's 6.5 billion people on the planet, the average person goes snorkeling once every 8 years. You do the maths. I'm not actually sure about the statistic, to be honest. I did Google it, but I just found a lot of information about how often the average person goes to the toilet a day. That information is rife. It's apparently about 4 times a day. Once again, 6.5 billion people on the planet going to the toilet on average 4 times a day. That means, thinking about it, somewhere in the world right now, someone is probably using the toilet. And with that strangely pacifying thought, I'll leave you to enjoy the rest of your evening. Goodbye.
Miss Anna Cory! Okay, next up we have for you Miss Emily Rose Conlon doing some guitar and singing.